Aryna Sabalenka stepped onto Arthur Ashe Stadium on a warm New York evening with history on her mind. The world number one had carried the weight of expectation all tournament long, and in the final against American Amanda Anisimova, she delivered once again. With a powerful, composed performance, Sabalenka triumphed 6-3, 7-6, 7-3, to successfully defend her U.S. Open crown, securing her fourth Grand Slam singles title. The victory placed her in elite company. She became the first woman since Serena Williams, 2012 to 2014, to capture consecutive U.S. Open championships. The final began with Sabalenka asserting herself from the baseline. Her booming ground strokes and aggressive returns put Anisimova under immediate pressure. The American, playing in her second major final of the season after Wimbledon, looked determined but struggled with inconsistency in the opening set. Sabalenka capitalized, breaking early and closing the set 6-3 with confidence serving. The second set, however, told a more dramatic story. Anisimova steadied her nerves and began finding her rhythm, forcing Sabalenka into longer rallies. With the crowd roaring in her favor, the American managed to push Sabalenka into uncomfortable positions, even earning opportunities to extend the match to a deciding set 5-4. Serving for the championship, Sabalenka experienced a rare wobble. A mishit overhead into the net drew gasps from the stadium, and suddenly the match's outcome looked uncertain. But instead of unraveling, Sabalenka regrouped, took a deep breath, and reset. The set moved into a tiebreak, where her superior composure and relentless ball striking prevailed. With a final crushing forehand, she sealed victory. Unforced errors. Sabalenka 15, Anisimova 29 tiebreak dominance. Sabalenka raced to a 7-3 finish in the second set breaker. Career milestone. This victory marks Sabalenka's 100th main draw Grand Slam match win. The statistical edge reflected what fans saw: Sabalenka's ability to minimize mistakes while still playing with fearless aggression. When the final point landed, Sabalenka fell to her knees in relief and joy. For her, this was more than just another title. It was proof of her evolution as a competitor who could withstand pressure and bounce back from setbacks earlier in the season. For Anisimova, the moment was bittersweet. Fighting tears, she received a warm ovation from the home crowd, who recognized her courage in pushing the world's best player to the limit. Though she left with the runner-up trophy, her run confirmed her resurgence as a major contender in women's tennis. Sabalenka's 2025 season has been a roller coaster. Heartbreaking defeats in earlier finals, a semifinal loss to Anisimova at Wimbledon, and now a triumphant defense in New York. This final was more than a battle for a trophy. It felt like the beginning of a rivalry. Anisimova, at just 24, has the power and poise to challenge the very best, and her fearless style suggests she will be back in many more finals. With this win, Sabalenka adds another chapter to her growing legacy. 4 majors, 2 in succession at Flushing Meadows, and the aura of a champion who thrives under the brightest lights. While comparisons to legends will inevitably come, what stands out most is her resilience, the ability to reset, refocus, and rise. For fans, this U.S. Open final offered both dominance and drama, the steadiness of a reigning champion and the fight of a rising challenger. Tennis may have found in Sabalenka and Anisimova a rivalry that could shape the sport's next era.